first we had to find our vehicle under a sea of snow. This is just 10 days of snow, people. And then we had to start digging it out. Now
on the 8th of January 2026, parts of Alaska are still reeling from a relentless series of winter storms that delivered record-breaking snowfall to the southeast capital Juneau and a historic 2-day dump to south-central Anchorage. A powerful and persistent storm system brought severe winter conditions across the state, burying large portions under extraordinary snowfall and paralyzing daily life in affected areas. For weeks leading into early January, intense moisture-laden systems streamed into southeast Alaska, delivering relentless accumulation and creating hazardous conditions even for this snow-prone region. Meteorologists say the event was driven by atmospheric rivers carrying heavy precipitation, meeting persistent cold air, a setup that produced prolonged heavy snow with little relief. By early January, snow depths in Juneau had reached extreme levels. Verified observations and official reports show ground snow commonly exceeding 6 to 7 feet, with the city recording 82 inches, nearly 7 feet, of snowfall in recent weeks, much of it concentrated in late December. While totals varied by elevation and location, downtown and harbor areas experienced the most severe impacts. Repeated heavy bursts reduced visibility to near zero at times, with wet, heavy snow piling rapidly. Roads became treacherous, snowbanks towered over vehicles and doorways, and avalanche risks soared. Local and state officials responded by issuing avalanche warnings, travel advisories, and emergency declarations. In Juneau, at least 8 boats sank in the harbors under the crushing weight of snow, with dozens more needing urgent assistance. Several roofs collapsed, including a martial arts dojo, a gas station awning, and other structures. Crews worked around the clock, but ran out of space to pile snow on land, leading to authorized dumping into Gastineau Channel. Governor Mike Dunleavy approved a state disaster declaration, while the city and tribal authorities declared local emergencies.
Love you, bye.
The impact on infrastructure was significant. Emergency services reported heightened calls for structural concerns and access issues. Concerns grew over snow load as prolonged accumulation stressed roofs and buildings.
So, look at that. You can't even see the front of the house because they've got everything all sitting in front of it. Still have to do the back half of the roof, but oh.
Officials warned residents to monitor and clear snow safely where possible. Throughout affected areas, daily life was severely disrupted. Schools and businesses closed repeatedly. Residents spent hours digging out, often facing more overnight. In many spots, movement was reduced to narrow paths through massive snow walls. Meanwhile, in Anchorage, a separate intense event from January 5th to 6th dropped 19.4 inches in just 2 days, setting new January daily and two-day records. This caused hundreds of crashes, stranded vehicles, and strained plowing operations. Despite the severity, authorities emphasized community resilience. Conditions remain dynamic, with more snow possible. Alaska's location makes it vulnerable to these intense events when moist air aligns with cold patterns, producing totals that rival major storms. As of January 8th, cleanup operations continue, with crews widening roads and restoring access. Residents are urged to remain cautious and prepared. The ongoing winter pattern reflects an active season across Alaska. The storm's toll extends beyond immediate chaos, straining Alaska's isolated economy. Juneau's tourism-dependent harbors, vital for ferries and fishing, face weeks of repairs from sunk vessels leaking oil into waters, threatening marine life and cleanup costs in the millions.
From our roof, let's take a look and see what it all looks like right now. Oh my goodness. So,
businesses like retail and karate studios tally damages from collapses, while plowing burns fuel at record rates. State aid unlocks FEMA resources, but remote logistics inflate recovery. Farms and outbuildings risk livestock losses from buried access, and avalanche closures halt highways like Thane Road, isolating northern panhandle towns. December's 82 inches alone, shattering prior records by 20-plus inches, marks the costliest snow event in decades, per early estimates. Testing budgets amid forecasts for 1 to 2 more feet before warming rain risks floods by midweek. With no space left on land for snow piles, the Department of Environmental Conservation authorized dumping into Gastineau Channel. The city and borough of Juneau, alongside tribal authorities, declared local emergencies. Governor Mike Dunleavy approved a state disaster declaration to provide additional resources. The fluffy snow, resulting from sustained cold temperatures, led to chaotic roads with hundreds of crashes and stranded vehicles reported to police. Plowing efforts were strained, though schools largely stayed open. Alaska is experiencing severe and widespread snowfall, with intense winter storms dumping unusually large amounts of snow across many regions of the state. Major cities and remote communities alike are dealing with snow depths far above normal, leading to hazardous road conditions, flight delays, roof collapses, and emergency snow removal efforts.
Does a crappy job of clearing the roads. So this is just my driveway. And
thanks for watching Severe Weather, where we break down the facts behind nature's most intense moments. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel going. Hit the bell so you never miss a real, calm, and clear report. Note, some footage in this video may be used for illustration and may not show the exact event described. See you in the next one. Stay informed, stay safe.